time for another Tractor Time with Jonah. First of all, I wanted to give an update on how we're doing as far as farming, homesteading, that kind of lifestyle stuff. We've had a few people kind of drop hints that they are eager to see us get back into that, and kind of when are you gonna do more, and more than just rabbits anyway. So let me just talk to that for a second. We have been trying to get comfortable. We have made a goal. We kind of made this goal when about a month and a half after we got out here, maybe a month after we got out here. Before we had moved and found our home, we had talked about this even beforehand, but we've made a goal to hold back on jumping into all the things we want to do. And it's been tough to actually stick to that goal. We've made that goal for a few reasons, primarily because we just moved our family across the country, so to speak. And this is there's a different culture here. There's a lot of things that are different and that we need to adjust to, and we wanted to avoid overwhelming ourselves and making some of the mistakes we've seen other people make when sort of starting over or even just beginning homesteading, including ourselves. When we decided to jump in and really get into this lifestyle that we're working towards, we did too much too soon. And there are a lot of negatives to that, and I don't need to go into those details. I think everybody can understand that and realize that. So we made that goal, and we will not be doing a lot until next year. In fact, we really have struggled to stick by that goal, especially with the COVID situation and everything that's going on, and the reduced amount of socializing and things. We wanted to give ourselves time to sink our teeth into the culture and things, and that's kind of been put on hold too. And so we're like, well, do we need to reverse that, and do we need to just start getting back into goats, getting back into chickens and turkeys, and some of the other things that we'd like to do here, pigs. But we've talked about it often, and especially with the channel and the content that we know a lot of people come to see. And so I just want to say, hold on, it's coming. We haven't given up on homesteading. We have great plans, great goals. We have a vision of where we want to be, and that vision is driving us as we are saving money. We're putting money aside for these bigger projects we want to do, and some of the equipment that it might take, and things of that nature. So it's coming. We're going to get there. We have really benefited from taking things slow, and we want to do things right and in a deliberate, systematic way, if that makes any sense. That's the decisions we've made, and that's why you haven't seen us doing more this year. My other thought that I wanted to share is, one of the things that's been really hard on us is we came out here with some expectations as far as the relationships we were going to be able to build and have with people we already know, people that we'd be able to meet. And a lot of that's been taken away because of different reasons, and a lot of those expectations have been crushed. And some of those expectations for the relationships we thought we'd have not panned out like we thought they would. unfortunately. And it's been hard, and it's got me thinking a lot about my interactions with people and the way I treat people and the need to interact with people, the need to build relationships. And I don't want to understate how important family relationships are, your immediate family as well as extended family, but those are very important, and I'm so thankful that I have a good relationship with my wife, with my children. I'm not perfect, nobody is, and I've got a long way to go, and I'm no saint either. But the point I'm getting to is this thought that someone shared with me. Actually, I came across it through a story that was shared of a wise man being asked the question. He was in his 90s, and kind of in a joking, jovial way, someone asked him, this person that I know asked him, "So what's the meaning of life? What great wisdom could you impart? You've been through it all, you've seen a lot of things, And this man told him, he said, "At the end of the day, the only thing that really matters in life is how you treat other people. When it's all said and done, the relationships you have with your spouse, with your children, and with other people, it boils down to how you treat them, how you treat others." And it got me thinking about, how am I treating people? And am I treating people the way I'm expecting to be treated? And when I'm not treated the way I'm expected, it's really caused me to self-reflect. And I hope that I haven't hurt anybody. I've definitely made many mistakes in that department. But even just driving down the road, when somebody does something that really aggravates you, and it's so easy because you're disconnected, they don't know you probably won't ever talk face to face, but how do you treat them in that moment? I've got a long way to go, but are we taking care to build relationships with people, and are we treating people in a good way? I'm not a social person. I don't consider myself a social person, but relationships matter, and they are important. And even to me, coming out here and feeling so alone, like I've got nobody in my corner out here, I don't have the support and the friendships close around me that I did back home. And I'm not complaining. Don't get this wrong. It's been hard, and it's been an eye-opener for me to help me realize I need relationships in my life. And therefore, how am I treating the people that are in my life? Whether because we don't always get to choose who's your friend or who's going to be in your life, and what kind of people are you going to be able to build a relationship with. So I've got a lot of work to do. Those are just some thoughts that I've had. Let me know if any of this rings a bell to you or rings true to you, or if you've got any advice or stories, experiences to share. Leave them in the comments below. I've really enjoyed reading through those on the other two videos that I've done in this series. So thank you for your comments, for your kind words and your support. And we'll see you next time on the next Tractor Time with Jonah.